When the pandemic started to affect more strongly Portugal, the first phone call of solidarity that I received in China, it was from CTG and EDP. This is quite important. We have now many solidarity and many acts and signs of solidarity from private Chinese citizens who are living in Portugal, or friends of ours that are in China, Chinese enterprises that are living there. But the very first one, it was CTG. And this is something very special. We didn't ask anything. They did show up naturally, spontaneously, with solidarity. We never forget that. Well, the relationship between Portugal, the Portuguese authorities, and CTG, it's wonderful. The CTG has a very important role in the investment. It was the first big Chinese investment that showed up in Portugal when we were in a time of crisis, economic crisis. So we are very grateful and we never forget that. Since then, they have always had a close cooperation with the Portuguese authorities. We are very happy with their investment in there, and we hope that this is just one of the investments, but they can do in the future some other investments that contributes to create jobs, to develop the economy, but also contributes for a closer relationship between Portugal and China. We had always had between Portugal and China a very good relationship. It was distant, remote, we are far apart. With CTG we are closer. Well, I think they were quite brave, honestly, and they are. It requires courage and discipline to overcome all of this, because now, the disease is showing up in other countries. But the point is, we already knew something. But when it started in China, nobody knew anything about it. It was the first time that it appeared. So it's not easy. But you don't know. You have to investigate. You have to act quickly. Yes. And it was tough, honestly. I was very sorry for the Chinese people. I've lived in many countries and I have all the biggest respect for all the nations where I was living, in all the peoples. But I never saw in my life a more hardworking people than the Chinese people. I have even more respect now after all the sacrifices and the determination and the discipline that this nation has overcome. Yeah. I do, I have no doubt about that. You are a hard-working nation, as I said before. You have a huge market, huge capacity of work, and you are a very resilient people. You have the instinct of survival. You are fighters. So in a certain way, I think China, of course, it will decrease, it has a negative impact in the economy. It will be affecting negatively China. But China, I have no doubt that China and the Chinese people will overcome that. But the point is, let's not ignore, it has an impact. And we have to face it. We have to face it all globally. So we have a need to overcome altogether this in China and in the rest of the world. If China is rich and doing well, you can buy more products from the European Union or from America, and vice versa as well. So we are all interconnected, all linked. So we need all to overcome these challenges together, and so let's see.